Nathan, welcome to MK Dons. Maybe you could just tell us a little bit about the last 24 hours for you.
If I'm truthfully honest, it's been a bit of a blur. I know the club approached Stevenage last night, and then there was obviously a bit of dialogue. I was in there this morning, and then whilst in the gym, I just got a phone call going, you need to get to Milton Keynes prior to 12 o'clock, and it is a little bit of a been a bad rush, but thankfully the manager sort of delayed training, enabled me to get here, get things signed and get on the training pitch and meet the boys and hopefully now be involved and ready for tomorrow.
All a little bit rushed, a little bit crazy, but that's football, isn't it, I suppose?
Without a shadow of a doubt, and I think I'm quite fortunate in that. Realistically, Stevenage to Milton Keynes is only an hour away. Often you hear of stories of boys having to do the whole length of the country. So, no, it's something that I'm looking forward to. I've heard very good things about the place. Speaking to the manager and the sort of ownership's plans and dreams and vision for this club, it's exciting. It's a good time to be involved.
It really is. It's a really exciting time at the club, I think. And you mentioned Scott Lindsay. I know you have a pre-existing relationship. I'm sure that was important to getting you here today.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Scott's philosophy is well known. You saw what he did with his Crawley team last year, and he's now beginning to implement that here. And of course, that takes a little bit of time for boys to understand and to bed in that sense. But it's something that I've been accustomed to. It's a role that I've played previously and really enjoyed. So when Scott said it's this position and this is what I'm looking to do, it's something that I was really looking forward to.
And not just Scott Lindsay, but Ben Gladwin, Joe Tomlinson as well. A few people around.
This is it, and then Steve Hale as well. So there's a lot of familiar faces, and it does make that bedding in process a lot easier. I played against the lads in the dressing room multiple times as well. So naturally, over the years, you develop those sort of relationships, and as I say, it's a good group and someone I hope I can add to.
And obviously, Nathan, you've got a family connection to the Dons as well.
Yes, my brother was here and he spoke very highly. And when Luke and Russell were, Luke Williams and Russ Martin were here, and everyone seemed to speak very highly. I think I've played here multiple times, and seeing that stadium, it's a big selling point. And I think naturally, when teams come here, you're here to be shot at in that sense because it's a big scalp. So it's something that you have to wear with a little bit of arrogance in that sense, and it's something I'm looking forward to being able to contribute to.
Of course, Nathan, for Dons fans who've maybe not come across you before, you're a defender. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your game?
Yeah, no, experienced defender. I've been I come through at Swindon, I was captain there, and then I went to Portsmouth, then Peterborough, Stevenage. So I've played a few different clubs. In this team, I'd probably like to play the middle of the back three. I grew up playing right back and then moved inside when under Luke Williams at Swindon or Mark Cooper. And I just like to think I can add a bit of experience in terms of leadership, talking, and I think naturally as you're a younger lad, you're focused on your game. As you get slightly older, you can start to help and part that experience on your younger players that we've got in this team as a very talented group, and hopefully I'm able to just share some of that knowledge and wisdom that comes with a lot of football matches.
I'm sure, and for a lot of the younger players in the squad, you being able to lend your experience to them can only be a good thing, and there's no better game than tomorrow, I don't think.
No, this is it, and it's something that you look on throughout the EFL. It's always been a big derby in that sense. So for a first game and a debut, and if I get the opportunity, then it's something I'm looking forward to without a shadow of a doubt. We've obviously come into it with a little bit of sticky form of late, but you're looking for turning points to win a season, and thankfully the playoffs and the automatic places are not too far away. And you saw with Scott's team, the Gaffer's team last season at Crawley, they went on a sort of late surge. It's not uncommon, and there's no reason why second half of the season this team can't go and put a string of wins together and really excel themselves out the league.
I agree. And just finally, Nathan, what would be your message to Dons supporters for the rest of the season?
I'm looking forward to meeting you all tomorrow. Just stick behind the boys. As I say, it's a teething process, and that sort of when a manager first comes in, but I think the boys need everyone behind us. A big game tomorrow, something that I'm looking forward to, and as I say, hopefully we can get 3 points in that, as I say, turning point in the season.
Fantastic. Nathan, welcome to Milton Keynes Dons.
Thank you very much. Looking forward to it.